Hello friends, today I will show you basic techniques of knitting. You will need one skein of yarn, knitting needles. I will show you the most popular and classical cast on method with long tail. Leave long tail of your yarn, form triangle around your palm with your fingers. Now you will start to cast on like this. After making your first two loops, you basically will repeat the same movement like this every time to cast every loop on your knitting needle. Now I will show you how to work knitting stitch. You turn your work, put the yarn behind your needle. With the left needle you enter the loop and work the first loop without doing anything to make the border straight. Then you put your left needle behind of the loop on the right needle, pull through the strand of your yarn and slip it on the left. And you continue doing the same with every loop on your right needle till you arrive to the last one. I'm showing you very slowly so you can see the movement, how the strand is pulled inside the loop and knitting stitch is formed. When you arrive to the last stitch, we make purl to make again the borders of your work straight. You put your left needle in front of the right needle, pull through the yarn, and voila. Now let's repeat this purl stitch in our second row. As in previous row we do the same. We slip the first loop without working it on the left needle. This will make your borders very neat and straight. Now we put the left needle in front of the loop on the right needle and pull the yarn, make yarn over pull and slip on the left like this. Again, I'm showing you slowly so you can see all the movement you need to make to form the purl stitch. Usually when you knit, you have right side of your work and wrong side. Now we are making purl stitch on the wrong side of your work. And as in previous row, when we arrive to the last stitches, the last stitch will be always purl stitch. So the purl stitch on the wrong side will turn into having a knit stitch on the right side. And when you finish your work, usually you cast off all the stitches you casted on. So you start as if you start, we start on the right side, so if you start as if you do the last row, and instead of just slipping the stitch, you pull it through the loop you already have on the needle. So you knit, then pull through the loop inside the one you have on the needle, and you repeat like this, closing this way every stitch one by one till you arrive to the last stitch. And when you arrive to the last stitch, we do as in every row, we finish it with purl stitch. So we put the strand in front, purl the stitch, and pull the loop inside the loop you have on the left needle. And like this you have a very neat chain on the top of your work and on both sides, left and right. Now we will cut the strand and pull it through the last loop you have, pull to close it and fix the yarn, and that's it. Now you learned the most important techniques and stitches and can start your next knitting project. It can be, for example, a little tea towel like this. It is made with stitches you just learned. Knit stitch on the right side and purl stitch on the wrong side, plus the border of this blanket is a combination of two. Thank you for watching, and I invite you to sign up for the channel for more tutorials and inspiration.